Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you.
Where the fuck are you, huh? It's Shopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Fucking hello. Hello.
Fucking hello! Fucking hello! How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it may be. I'm just glad to have you here. How's everyone doing? Let me know how you're all doing. What's up, everybody? We're live. We're back. We're back with another Lethal Talk. We obviously did one a couple days ago. It was the first one in months. And you guys really liked it. I was like blown away. I'm like, fuck. A lot of people actually really enjoyed it. So the only logical solution was to do it again. Good to see you all. How's everyone doing? Come on. Let me know. Bitch, slap that thumbs up button. But yeah, we're back. We're live on YouTube and on Rumble. And we got a few things to fucking yap about today, man. Mostly localizers. We're going to be making fun of localizers, man. It's going to be fucking good, man. The meltdown is absolutely extraordinary. It's fascinating. It's just such a great way to cap off 2023. But before we get into it, I need to go through and say hi to the chat. Have a sip of coffee before anything. Thank you all for being here. Again, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the channel members. You guys have been very supportive. Like I said, we brought back Lethal Talk like 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. And it was the first one in months. And the response was extraordinary, to say the least. But let's get the coffee in and get up in this bitch. I see Abominations here. G'day, Abomination. How are we doing? Hope you've been well. Tom Bolo, did I say that right? I think I said that right. If I said that wrong, please let me know. And then P-Dub, Mojo is a mutt. Yeah, this is true. Fucking dog. Sit Me Senpai. What's up, Sit Me? How we doing? I cannot... StreamYards, for the love of fuck. Implement Rumble, so I can bring up Rumble chats on the screen. I feel like I get left out a little bit, but I do have a separate tab open on my monitor so I can see you guys. Nitrium, Yo-Yo from Down Under, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Miss Martin Muses, hello, Miss Martin Muses. How have you been? I see Gravy's here. G'day, Gravy. Trey, hello, Trey. Hello. We have Gal. Hello, Gal. How you doing? My boy, Agent Orange. Hope you're doing well. Sandra with the y'all gay. Y'all gay. Love it. Fuck Norris, man. Hello, fuck Norris. What's up, Lethal and friends? Thanks for streaming. I'm bored as fuck, lurking from work. No. I thank you for being here. That's how this works. Gigawatt. G'day, Gigawatt. Sell Shade. Hello, happy, merry after Christmas and upcoming New Year's, you fucking dogs. I feel like that should be a holiday in itself. A Festivus for the rest of us. As I was raining blows down upon him, I realized there had to be a better way. Dan, what's up, Dan? 2 in a row. Yep, we're 2 for 2, baby. We're 2 for 2. Drunk 3POs Fedora. G'day. Wait a minute. This says the Cream NATO. Wait just a minute. Metal Long. Hey, Lethal. I'm still trying to figure things out. How are you? I think by the time I figure things out, I'd be about 80 years too late. But Lethal, you talk all the time. Yeah, but now we have a dedicated segment to it. Got the alt account for this. Okie dokie. We're whipping out the alts, boys and girls. Whipping out the alts. Roderick's here. G'day, Roderick. How we doing? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Daft motherfucking Cisco. my boy Crimson. What's up, Crimson? The people have spoken. It's so true. It's so true, man. They wanted it back. We brought it back, and everyone was very supportive. So the only logical thing was to do it again. Anonymity. Hello, Anonymity. How you doing? Good evening. Good evening. Or is that D-Day? Speaking of alts, I have a theory about this dude. I think this is his alt. I think this is his old account. And his real account, he was like, I'm sorry, I can't go to these types of streams on my real account. How you doing, mate? He said it's an alt. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hear that? Man, my day's been kind of fucking wild. I was supposed to be home like an hour and a half ago. It's been one of those days where everything's just taken so fucking long to do. End of the year, just, I don't know. Everything kind of just ramped up at the end of the year. Hey, look at fucking Shah's cup. Look at Shah's cup compared to mine. Hey. Blabs with the member message. Thank you very much, Blabs. Adrenaline. Yeah, myself. Something. Cody wrote. Thanks, Blabs. Joke free if door. Doing all right. Just got off the boring season of Destiny 2 till June 4th. At least a few games coming out 2024. I've hardly touched this season, man. Hardly touched it, to be honest with you. So, how about them localizers, eh? How about them localizers? Let's just do a quick little recap. Okay? Last stream I did, we were talking about how there's AI, how anime and manga specifically, well, one title in particular is decided to use AI to translate from Japanese to English, and a whole bunch of localizers, the whole localizer community scene, whatever you want to call it, all freaked the fuck out, had a full-blown meltdown, and started talking about, artistic integrity and all this type of shit. And we're all just sitting there being like, huh? Wait a minute. That doesn't sound quite right to me. Because we're the ones that have been saying that. And you motherfuckers have been the ones that have totally gone out of your way to do the exact opposite of that. They've been feeling like it's been going on for years. Years, man. They've been taking what's supposed to be a somewhat close as you could possibly get it translation, because again, we know that you can't translate every single language into a one-to-one for English. You can't really do it for any language. But what they've been doing along the way is they've been filling up, anything that's video games, manga, anime, anything that has like Japanese language, they've been filling it with pretty loose translations, actually. And every now and then, well, more than now and then, they'll throw in some random out of the blue political statement that just doesn't, it just doesn't fit. And they'll fill it up with like modern day humor. Like, it's cringe. A lot of the humor they'll throw in. They're throwing around words like Giga Chad and sus and brah and all that type of shit. We're like, I'm pretty sure that's not what the character's actually saying, man. I want to read the story as it was written by the author. I do not care for some freakishly large, easily offended, blue-haired fucking fat motherfucker that can't figure out if it's a he or a him. To be fair, a lot of them do look the same, so I kind of struggle to tell the difference between them anyway. But anyway, these motherfuckers that are so insecure about themselves that their whole personality is built upon their pronouns and their sexuality, because they have absolutely nothing else going for them in their lives. They're that insecure that their personality is what's between their legs. And once again, I'd rather not see it, but I kind of can't tell the difference. Is that a small penis or just a freakishly large clitoris? I can't tell the difference. So these motherfuckers are now the ones crying because they're realizing with the rise of AI just how easily replaceable they are. And now, obviously, AI is probably not the most ideal solution to this, but it's a hell of a lot better than what we have at the moment. And the best part about it is they're going to do the AI to translate it, and then they're going to have someone go through and do like a bit of a proofread because it's AI. It's going to fuck something up, man. And then they'll have someone go through, proofread, and do the little fixes. And they also put out this, sorry, not the localizers. What's it called? Magus Bride. I'm blanking on the title of the series. They put out their statement clarifying, being like, hey, what we've learned is this actually reduces piracy because the English readers will go to a pirated website to try to read what is a more accurate translation. Because the people that are actually translating it, the localizers, they're the ones that are fucking it up. So people would rather go to a pirate site. So they've said, well, we've actually learned that by doing this, they're more likely to go to just like official sites and read the AI. Makes total sense to me, man. It makes total sense to me. And now we have a whole lot of these localizers in full-blown crisis mode. They don't know what to do. But the best part is now they're the ones crying for artistic integrity. Had absolutely no problem butchering these translations for years. And when I say years, I mean, man, they've been doing it since before I was born. But it's only in the last handful of years that it's gotten really, really bad. And now they're being replaced by fucking robots. So that's kind of the recap on where we're at. And now we have some new stuff to go through and laugh at with them. And some of it is rather bizarre, actually. Anyway, where's everyone at? Extra Zero with the $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you very much. I hope this hits Nintendo too. Dang, so do I. I hope it goes across the fucking board. I'm tired of those frigets in Seattle and their choose your style BS or the body 1 and body 2 crap. Yeah, I never liked the whole body 1 or body 2. Male or female. Male or female. That's how it should be. But not body 1 or body 2. And I've seen some weird defense for it where it's like, well, what if you want to play as like a smaller dude, it's a bit more of like a lighter built dude. Okay, then how about I have the option to pick male and then have like large or small male. So you could be like a smaller, ninja looking dude. How about that? What if I want to be like a fucking Wonder Woman where I'm like a taller bitch that's a bit more buff? What about something like that? Huh? Body 1 or body 2. Get the fuck out, man. Get the fuck out. Body 1 or body 2. Imagine going to the doctors, right? They give you your form, fill out your form, your name, blah, 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 blah. And then instead of saying like sex or gender, I mean, if it says sex, we all know you're supposed to write yes, please, like Austin Powers. But when they give you like the paper and it says your gender and you just pick body 1, they'll go, oh, come through, ma'am. And you go, fuck, I thought 1 meant dude. It's fucking weird, man. Fucking weird. The Horny Alf is here. Good day, Horny Alf. How we doing? Good to see you, man. Where was it? Them reeing about... I just lost it. Just fucking lost it, man. Them reeing about AI is wild. It is wild, man. It is insane. It's fucking hilarious. It's the strangest shit on the planet, man. Well, it's not the strangest, but it is funny. Good. All these localizers can get fucked. Yeah, learn to code. All of them got to learn to fucking code. It's so funny to watch it flip the other way around on these people, man. Learn to fucking code. Abomination says, how about Hogwarts Legacy where you can embody 1, voice 2, and pick a witch's dorm? Yeah, and then hang out with some fucking black tranny in the 1800s. Yeah. Make sure you go buy another copy, right? Boycott. Boycott, baby. It's a boycott. My narrative. My fucking narrative, man. Maybe they should have just done as faithful translation as possible instead of their own agenda. That would be the ideal solution. And honestly, if they did that, it'd be a lot easier for them to still have a fucking job, wouldn't it? But anyway, let's just jump into some of this stuff, shall we? Let's get into the swing of things. Thank you all for being here. Right. So this is the first part I want to look at here. We're doing it live, baby. Doing it live. So this is obviously on the Twitter, where a few days ago we had Anime News Network, who I'm not really a fan of, but they're like IGN. They're kind of shit, but they do have like a lot of people out there so they can get news out very quickly. They put out their tweet, Ancient Magus Bride, that's what it was called, I was blanking on the name, returns with simultaneous English release through AI translation. So this was kind of like the bigger one that sort of got the ball rolling with this news. And look at all these fucking people, man. Disgusting. What a load of rubbish. Nobody is interested in this. This is amazing. The end of Localizers is high. And I agree with that one, man. Looks like we won, boys. Localizers deaf. Excellent news. Dub. Pay translators. Well, that's the problem right there, my friend, is they've been, in my opinion, paid too much to do a shit fucking job. That's the problem with that, okay? I was actually kind of surprised to see that this is as, I guess I'll go with the word divisive. I don't know if divisive is the right word. Maybe split. I thought most people would be looking at this being like, let's go, baby. You know, doing the moist critical. This is what I've been waiting for. Woo! You know, that type of shit. But for some, I think what it comes from is why there's a lot of people who are against this. Is obviously you got the fucking dumb fucks out there and all that type of shit, right? But I think where a lot of this comes from is AI in general just isn't accepted. I am still pretty blah on the whole concept of it. I mean, you can do some really cool shit and some funny shit. My friend, Mr. Grant Gregory, part of Full Aussie, he is heavily into the AI scene, and he's convinced me that some of the things I was definitely wrong about some of the things, okay? But I think AI still has this stigma around it that kind of turns people off, okay? And that's totally fine. And I'm not just talking about, you know, we've all seen Terminator, Skynet. I'm not talking about that type of stuff. There is a stigma against it. I'm not fully on board Team AI, but I am 100% Team AI over localizers, trash localizers. If these localizers were doing their job as they were supposed to, I'd be Team Localizer. But that's not the case. So there we have all them, okay? And I just saw a wild comment here. Fucking, where was it? Remember when people were calling Frieren racist? By the way, Frieren, probably the best anime of the year, okay? Remember when people were calling Frieren racist? Those are the kind of people working as localizers. And that's the thing as well. Like, it's so hard to feel bad for the localizers. At every turn of the corner, these localizers give us more and more reasons to not like them or their work. It is already impossible to feel bad for them. And it's kind of a you reap what you sow type of situation. They're the ones that did this to themselves, okay? A lot of us were saying, Stop doing this shit and just fucking translate it. Don't put your weird Donald Trump hate message in a Japanese anime. Yeah, that's a thing. Don't put that in there. I don't want your fucking communist message. I don't want some character like imagine Guts from Berserk just saying something like, "Well, I don't know, Griffith seems kind of sus to me." You'd be like, "That is not what he fucking said. That shut up." AI is useful. AI has a lot of uses. It does, and again, Grant's kind of convinced me a little bit. Like I said, I'm not team 100% AI, but I prefer them. This isn't using AI to create. This is just a fancy program to plug in and translate. Well, I mean, we to an extent we kind of already have that with Google. I think it's just called Google Translate. I'm pretty sure, and we've seen, people have taken fucking lines from a manga or a video game and put it in Google Translate and being like, how the fuck is Google Translate getting it more accurate? Okay. So there's that. This is just part one to this whole thing. Okay. And now we have this. There's a lot of copium going on as well and bizarre takes to try to, in a sense, rally people to their cause. And a lot of really dumb, stupid arguments. Exhibit A. People who aren't multilingual should just not talk about translation. Literally impossible to have an informed opinion. 3 years of language class in high school isn't multilingual. Okay? No one ever said that part about the 3 years in high school makes you an expert. I've never heard anyone say that. I don't know where the fuck you're pulling that from. Okay? But this is the classic argument that's been floating around since forever that falls apart instantly. I do not need to be a full-blown mechanic to know that when I start my car, the engine doesn't turn on and smoke is coming out. I don't need to be a mechanic to know that something's fucking wrong with the car. Same type of situation. I do not need to be an expert in the Japanese language to know that Goku isn't saying, bruh, when Cell tries to blow himself up. Stupid take. One of the things that will always stick in my mind about being an immigrant who learned English as a second language, but as a young age, such that it became my most fluent, effectively native language, is how many times I am fluent in English. I think English is in, but there are still ideas and phrases that make the most sense or are even the most... See, this is just... Do you know what this is? This is like when I talk with Skirmitar. Every time I talk with Skirmitar, I'll use and especially being Australian, we kind of have our own way with English. I'll be talking to him and I'll use slang to describe something and he'll be sitting there going, what is that? Because he's fucking European. English is not his native language. But this is a worn out argument that I am surprised people still to this day try to use. This argument is completely and 100% invalid and does not work. I don't need to be a mechanic to know that there's something wrong with my car if it's not starting. I don't need to be Gordon Ramsay to look at a cooked chicken, see that it's still pink, and go, that ain't cooked, motherfucker. So that's Exhibit A. All right. And now what we have is some funnier parts to this whole thing. I, in my life, have never, ever interacted with these two people I'm about to show. Okay? These localizers here, I have never had any interaction with ever. I'm Bill Clinton in this bitch. Wait, no, he actually did fuck that woman, didn't he? Okay, bad example. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. But he actually did put his dick in her. I have never interacted with these two in my life, okay? Now, these are the two they're the ones sort of leading this Twitter freak out about AI trying to defend their jobs or other people's jobs as localizers, right? Never had any interaction with them. The closest I came to interacting with this one is on a few videos, and obviously my most recent video. We've gone through some of her tweets and shit. But I've never added her, I've never DM'd her, I've never even, I've never tagged her in anything. Nothing. So I'm assuming it's some type of blockchain that they're running on people. It's kind of sketchy, man. Kind of fucking sketchy. I would imagine that it's either a blockchain. They probably got like a few like bigger Twitter accounts or like YouTubers where they're like, okay, block them and run a blockchain on them. Okay. So that's where we're at with them. But luckily, mostly thank you to Zero Dozer and some other people for this one. They're able to take screenshots because they're not blocked. How am I blocked? I don't know. So let's go through and look at some of the things these people are saying. Localization friends, please don't feed the trolls. You guys are just trolls. If you have a problem with bad translations, you are just a troll. Don't engage them. Don't argue with them. Don't insult them. There's no point trying, and every time you respond, you only boost their visibility. Just ignore, block, and report if it's reportable, and forget about it. Thanks. You're just trolls. This is all sounding very, very familiar. You're just a troll. They could say, the character could say konnichiwa, which just means hello. And somehow they'll twist that into calling you an incel. I don't think that's actually what they're saying. And if you dare say that, you are just a troll. Now, you tell me, who's the real troll? The person who just wants to read a translated manga? Or the person that's going to take the manga, translate it, fill it with gibberish political references and modern day jokes that'll be outdated in 3 years? Who's the real troll? Who is the real troll? But it gets better. The amount of angry weebs still mad at translators and localizers. Disrespecting the source material when bro can't even read the source material. Fucking what, bitch? Let's just focus on this top one here for now. The amount of angry weebs still mad at translators and localizers. Classic example of, hey, let's just start mocking the people that are paying for our fucking bills. Huh? Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work out great. Angry weebs still mad at translators and localizers. Okay. Disrespecting the source material when bro can't even read the source material. That's the point. That's the fucking point. I want to be able to read it. I can't read Japanese. So I am reliant. I'm talking in a very hypothetical sense here. So I want to rely on the translators and localizers to translate it for me. Of course, I expect them to be paid for it. Capitalism, baby. But when you are going out of your way to falsely translate and brag. And that's the other thing about these people. They fucking brag about getting it. Well, they know it's incorrectly. They will sit down and go on Twitter. It's always Twitter. These people spend too much fucking time on Twitter, man. They will go on Twitter and brag about how they've changed something, okay? They're the ones that are supposed to be translating it for me so I can read it. More of insulting of what is your potential customers. I'm sure that's going to work out well for you. But you're the ones that are butchering it deliberately. Mistakes happen. Nobody is perfect. We've all misspoken, misspelled, done something. So I can accept that every now and then there's going to be a mistake that gets through in the translation. No problem. Point it out, say, what the fuck? Translator goes, shit, my bad. Maybe have a bit of a laugh about it. Move on. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry I fucked up. But what we've had is deliberate attempts to not just incorrectly translate it, to fill it with their own messaging, pushing whatever fucking homosexual jihad narrative that they have, man. It's more homosexual jihads across the board. Because I have no problem with mistakes happening. It's inevitable. But it's the deliberate attempt to fill it with whatever fucking propaganda that you want to push forward at the time. And then go on Twitter and take a photo of it, put it on Twitter, and look at what I got them saying in this whatever game, anime, manga. It's like, so you're admitting on a public social platform that you did your job incorrectly on purpose. And now you're upset that the people who are making these stories, making these works, now you're upset about the idea of them saying, fuck you, we'll use an AI translator. And then they're like, oh, well, what if the AI gets it wrong? Mihaki Bajiki over here is going to sit down and read it for himself. He speaks English. He'll quickly make sure it's all good. Like, could you imagine these types of people if they had to translate Godzilla -1? Imagine that. You have them talking about, how every life is sacred and all that type of stuff, They imagine how they would translate it. Well, as a male, maybe you should commit to crashing that fucking plane. Oh, but we're not done. We are not fucking done with these people, man. We got a little bit more. We got a little bit more to do, man. Let's quickly catch up with the chat. Mike Hill with the $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Mike Hill, you champion. Disney is releasing an Aliens book for kids. How the fuck is that going to work? An alien, like chest burst that pops out of his chest and it's all friendly. Like, was it Simpsons that did that? Where it pops out of its chest and it starts singing, hello, my baby, hello, my honey. Fucking wildin'. Thank you. Thank you, Mike Hill. I'm going to look into that one. That's crazy. A $10 super chat from Crimson Law. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. What I've heard is that they'll keep some of these people to proofread, but what's to stop these people from continuing to do this kind of stuff? What if they keep the wrong people and nothing changes? That is, first of all, thank you very much for the $10. That is very much a possibility. And quite frankly, it's a strong possibility. I do think, though, particularly with Ancient Magus Bride, which I kind of feel like reading now because of all this, people will notice if it's still there. The people, especially this series, because there's going to be a lot of eyes on it now. People will notice if it's still there, and it'll probably get called out. And then from there, I would say there's a chance. Well, actually, hold on, let me rephrase that. Because if they notice it's still there, we'll still have the same situation where there's the pirate sites where people are doing their own translations going, hey, your AI actually had it mostly right. This was the part that was wrong, but along comes this fucking freak that was supposed to translate it, and they've got it and still done their bullshit. I think we'll be able to pick up if they're still doing it relatively quickly and relatively easily. And I think now there's more of a spotlight on this type of stuff. So I do think they would probably get called out a hell of a lot quicker. And the blowback might not necessarily be as intense, but I would argue it would be more, it'd be further reaching. So yes, definitely it's still very possible that nothing actually changes from this one. But at the very least, at the bare minimum, two things will happen. There's more of a spotlight on it. So more people will call it out a lot quicker, which is good. And it's just going to push people to piracy, which is what's been going on with this. And in their statement, they talked, one of the bigger points in their statement about why they were doing the AI stuff was because they found it was a deterrent to piracy. So if they're looking at this going, it's still happening, they're still going to the pirate sites because these proofreaders are still fucking it up, they're going to be like, so we're onto the right idea, we just have the wrong people. That's kind of how I see it playing out. That's how I see it playing out. Ultimately, it comes down to money. So when they're looking at it going, people are still going to the pirate sites, why is that? Oh, because this Laylem fucking tranny fucking freak, this tranny Fortnite playing fucking translator freak is still fucking it up. They're going to be like, right, we're on the wrong people then. Right idea, wrong people. That's my take from that. But thank you very much, Crimson Law. Appreciate that one. Appreciate everyone being here. If you're watching on Rumble or on YouTube, smash that thumbs up button because it's a fuck you to these localizers. And then our boy Anthony with the buckaroo. Thank you very much, Anthony. How you doing, man? If they did -1, that would be a 2-hour-long commentary about the atomic bomb. Yeah. Oh man. But that's a really good question, though, Crimson. But that's my stance on it. There's one problem with this thing, though. One problem with this AI stuff. Oi, Moz is here. What up, bitch? I'll show you. I'll show you where this is a bit of an issue. Whoops, if I could fucking spell right. Right there. Okay, here it is. The problem with this stuff is it would mean we would no longer get these types of hidden gems. Well, it's not hidden.
Plan B! This is for everyone you've killed! England, murderer! Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
We would no longer get these types of gems and stuff like ghost stories. We would no longer get them. Fuck, maybe this AI stuff isn't good. We will no longer get those types of gems. Hold your fire, this man isn't black. Every time I watch this, it's still funny. Every fucking time I watch it, it's still funny. This man is. Look at his face here. Look at Trunks. Where is it? Look at Trunks' face. He's dead serious. I'm telling you, that man is not black. Oops. This is the face of a man that is fully committed to saving the white man's life. This man isn't black. One more time.
Murderer! Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What? It's Commander Trump! What the fuck is this one? Hold on. Okay, we've kind of fallen. Guys, we're going to take a small detour. We've fallen down the rabbit hole of racist Trunks.
You're just a slave, a pawn with no free. You're just a slave, a pawn with.
You're just a slave. Dude, let me show you something, man. We're going to continue this rabbit hole for a bit. Oh, fuck. What's it called? Okay, I got it. Yeah. Here it is. This is my new favorite genre on YouTube. Okay, I promise we'll get back to shitting on localizers in a moment. Bit of a detour. So this is my new favorite genre on YouTube. It's these black people that they break down Dragon Ball Z fights and explain it to you. And it's the funniest fucking shit, man. There's some white people that do it, and it's just nowhere near as funny. There's like this whole little community, this niche of black people explaining Dragon Ball Z fights, and it's so fucking good. Well, it's not always Dragon Ball Z, but anime in general, mostly Dragon Ball Z fights. What's a good one? Yeah, this one's pretty good.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, this video makes me smile solely because Boo is getting dropped. But before any of that, I gotta talk about this. This man Goku tosses the airing, and look at this, bro. Yeah, he don't care about the earth at all. I know people get on Gohan's head for not catching this, but we gotta get on Goku's head, because what is that aim? And before y'all say, you don't even got that type of aim though, then what happened on Namek? This man is on the ground, injured, throws the frog, perfect lead pass right there, intercepts the body swap, and turns Ginyu into a frog.
Yeah, I would rather these people become fucking translators than the current people we have now.
No, that's a generational talent right there. Goku's like me in my prime, bro. I was out there throwing dimes in gym class. Come on now. But those days are over. I moved on to better things. They put my jersey up on the Raptors, number 23. But anyways, there's one more thing I got to talk about. This man Goku and that damn earring. The way he just kept trying to put it in the frame is crazy. Just look at this. That is crazy. And the next one's about to be crazier. Look at this. Goku jumps over the attack. And look at how they make him turn before getting hit. Yep, they're making sure we see it. This is the equivalent to people getting a new tattoo. They be taking photos, making sure we see the ink every time. Yeah, but
this is my new favorite genre. Black people explaining Dragon Ball Z fights.
anyways, let's skip to the fusion. So Vegeta puts on the earring and they turn into a living BVS. Just look at how they're glowing. Another person that turned into a living BVS was Cell. And we saw what he did to that boy Vegeta. Turned bro into a puzzle piece. Look how he fit in the ground. Hold on.
Perfect. Cell turned Vegeta into a puzzle piece. Look how he fits into the ground.
This man started punching and kicking the air. That shit was a little too fast. I know Boo was feeling nervous. But here comes disrespect number one. This man Vegito turns into Aang and throws straight air at Boo. And oh no, no way Augusta Wind is giving you a wound like that. You might as well pack it up and go home. But here comes disrespect number two. Vegito taunts him, motions him to come over. Guess what Boo does with his 3 million IQ? Yep, fly straight to him.
Fly straight to him. Well... All right, we might come back to that a bit later. He taunts him to come at him. What does he do with that 3 million IQ he's got? Yeah, man. That's my new genre. Like, if people are trying to get in touch with me and I'm not answering, there's a good chance I'm watching black people talking about Dragon Ball Z fights. All of them, man. All the way from Dragon Ball, right to the end of Superman. I watch all of them. They're fucking hilarious. There's this whole one where he talks about the BoJack movie. How come everyone in this movie fucking pulls up like a psycho? Like, so let me get this straight. Vegeta was just hiding in this house waiting for it to blow up so he could start flying up. It's so fucking good. Anyway. All right. Back to trashing localizers. So before we were talking about how they often brag about how they fuck up these translations on purpose. So here we have one of them here. Fun fact. In the Japanese, Morgana is calling him... Fuck, I can't read that. Morgana is calling him Tasundre. And you have no fucking idea how many brainstorming sessions it took over several weeks to come up with this translation. Several weeks to come up with this translation. This motherfucker sat there and thought of a way that they could come up with this translation. That's not how translating works. So what is the translation? Why, hello there. How's your fragile male ego holding up? After several weeks, this is what you wanted to come up with to put in there. And you expect to be paid for this. And then on top of that, you are now freaking out that AI is coming for your job. Fuck you. The way Lethal pronounced it. See, I'm probably doing a better job. How do you pronounce that shit? This is why I don't know how to say it on YouTube, so I'm just going to say it. This is why I say it's morally okay to fucking bully these people. Whenever you see these types of people, it's morally okay to insult them, to laugh at them, bully them. Bullying works. The problem with the world today is there's not enough bullying. Everyone needs to be bullied at some stage. You keep fucking up, get bullied. Guarantee you'll get it right eventually. You're going to be going, I'm sick of this bullying shit. So you're eventually just fucking getting it right, okay? Get bullied. That's what you want. But what's even better is on today of all days. Well, I guess technically yesterday. Time zones and whatnot. This happened. So Ghostwire Tokyo English subs quietly remove the all property theft is line. Okay, so the all property is theft line. That's fucking hilarious on all this shit going down. So for those of you who don't know, we have the clip here. So this is originally what it said upon release. Now, obviously this is an incorrect translation, but just to give you an idea.
わからないぜ。今使っている指だって神社で見つけたんだ。
盗んだのか?
You mean stole? All property is theft. So that's like some communist fucking bullshit right there, okay? A more recent playthrough of the game showed this.
何か役に立つものがあるかもしれない。そこに行ってみるぞ。
神社にそんなものがあるとは思えないけど。
わからないぜ。今使っている指だって神社で見つけたんだ。
盗んだのか?
さあ。
I don't know. Who's to say? So it went from, I don't know who's to say, and then the translator, the localizer came in and translated it to all property is theft. I can understand why these people would think that way, because their assholes are public domain. Public domain assholes. You can kind of just do whatever you want with them. All right. It's fucking bizarre, man. Fucking bizarre. And I have another thing on this topic. Now, this is something that I kind of want to check out as well. Oh, this is perfect. If property is theft, they should be happy about AI taking their job. Boom! Tactical nuke incoming. So this is the last little thing on this I want to check out. So this is from a channel called Chibi Reviews. I'm a fan of this guy, man. I think he's one of the best anime channels out there. Okay? Anime, manga, all that type of stuff. I think this is one of the best channels on this one. But this actually got sent to me by two separate people saying, you should hear what he says on this one. So let's have a look, hey? We'll just put him up to 1.5.
There's been a stench that has been working its way to the surface for the last 24 hours. And today, I'm going to dive headfirst into that stench to talk about what you can currently see on screen. It seems like it's finally happening. It seems like manga companies are officially trying to cut out translators from the equation and use AI to translate manga, aka machine translation. Now, let's be completely blunt here, okay? We're all adults here. Everyone has probably one or twice, some point in their life, went onto an unofficial site to read a manga, and they might have come across maybe a machine translation. I know I have. And when you look at a machine translation, the quality control of it is outright awful. It is just atrocious.
True.
And a lot of the message and wording and just the main themes of the story of the manga is just lost because it's just a bunch of garbage just kind of pushed together for a machine translation. It's just
because that's the one problem with well, one of the problems with AI translations is they can't understand a lot of nuance and culture. You know, like the way a Japanese person talks isn't the way I talk. Even the way I talk isn't the way most people, because in the chat, I'm assuming most people are probably American. Even the way I talk is different from how you all talk. Okay. That's just a cultural thing. It's a good thing, really. It means we're all fucking different. But an AI robot isn't going to pick that up. We boss hogs here. What's up, bitch? Bayonetta Red, hello.
it's not a good experience. It's definitely one of the worst ways to experience a manga. And obviously, because that, there's been many times when there's only machine translations for a series, I just don't even read it. I'm just going to be completely blunt. Now, obviously, there is examples to kind of disregard that. Maybe you just can't wait and you will read machine translations. But for the most part, I feel like, machine translations is just a complete step down in every regard to reading a manga. But let's get into the main point. The reason why I'm talking about this is because we have the Ancient Magus Brides manga is set to return, and it's going to be simultaneously.
Out of curiosity, has anyone read the manga?
Released in English with the Japanese version using AI translation. Now, as soon as you see this, it's just like, why? Just why? That's just the first thing. But this post from
No. The first thing you say when you see this is, "Oh, let's go."
News Network got so much traction that the official account for Ancient Magus Bride had to make this statement earlier today talking about it. And basically, to kind of summarize this whole long thing they just did here, they're like, the reason why we're doing AI translations is because there's pirated versions on manga sites. And because of that, it has hurt us domestically and internationally. So what we're going to do is we're going to use AI translations to combat against those problems. Shueisha, aka Shonen Jump, has already done demonstrations that, this works.
That's the other thing as well, man. Like, Shonen Jump, they make money. They make money, regardless of what you think of them. They make money. Obviously, they'd be investing in this stuff, man. Fuck, for all we know, they're leading the way in this stuff to try to get this AI even more on point, make it more accurate, understand nuance a bit better, and make it faster.
Why they say I doubt it. They really see it works internationally. But anyways, they're like, oh, we have done the research and all that. AI translations are the future. They're the best way to combat piracy from manga. And it's just like, yeah, okay, no. Okay, let's just tackle this bombshell for a second. The fact that they think AI translations are going to combat pirated versions is just completely insane. Like,
it's going to do a lot better. it's not going to completely stop piracy. That's ridiculous. It's not going to completely stop piracy. The thing is, though, is why would I wait for an official translation from these localizers, which is going to be a disgrace and fucked up, when there's a better chance that the AI is going to get it right? And like we've said before, is the whole point of, well, one of the things, not the whole point, it's so hard to feel bad for these translators about this shit because it's a reap what you sow type of situation.
They have lost the plot. They have lost their mind if they think that is actually going to combat pirated versions. And let me just explain. In fact, what they're doing is going to make pirated versions even more popular. It's like, okay,
I don't think so.
You have two versions out in front of you, okay? You have the AI translation from Ancient Magus Bride sat right onto your right. And on your left, you have a fan translation of Ancient Magus Bride done by a dedicated group pretty much for free, but they're passionate about it and they translated it. You lay these both on the table. Which one are you going to...
But that's not the thing, though. We're not talking about like a fan project, like a bunch of fans have gone together to do this. We're talking about these localizers, these professional localizers. So really, there should be 3 versions in front of you. And of the 3, yeah, these are the 2 you're probably going to go towards as opposed to the 3rd. We're leaving out a whole nother version of the book.
grab? It's very apparent. Let's not troll. You're going to grab the fan translation because...
And wouldn't that be piracy within itself? Absolutely. By my definition, it is.
It's like the fan translation clearly was made from a labor of love and actual people translated it and put passion into it. While the AI translation is something that's just garbage and it doesn't really get the point of certain jokes, and it's garbage because it misses the point of the theme or messages of the manga, what should be said in a current moment.
Yeah, that's the whole nuance thing.
It's just industrial plant garbage that is just translated by a machine that doesn't understand like some quirky stuff that needs to be put into lines. And so it's very clear which person would choose which. It's very apparent. People would choose the fan translation. So the fact that they think AI translation...
Yeah, that's a bit of a bad freeze frame on him. Oh, no, he is right. Like, if those were the 2 options, then yeah, we'd all pick that one. But you're totally forgetting about the 3rd option, which is the problem.
Or machine translations could combat piracy is just insane. You want to know what would combat piracy? Proper translations. Translations that aren't messed up with agenda pushing. Like, okay.
Oh! Not gonna lie. He had me in the first half. Common chibi dub redemption arc.
I want to talk about this one. I don't like to talk about these subjects, but I want to be completely blunt here as well. There's a lot of manga that's translated in the West into English and different languages that have a lot of agenda pushed into them. Things that were not in the original Japanese that are pushed in to kind of have a message, a political message, so to speak.
Yes.
I've seen this often where a lot of translators do this. And obviously, seeing those translators not being able to translate stuff anymore, in my personal opinion, I don't think people should always lose their job, but I think if you're putting your own agenda in a translation when it has no place being there, you really shouldn't be a translator.
Let's go! Chibi's back, baby!
Be completely blunt there. I know that sounds cruel, but that's my harsh opinion on the matter. And I think that obviously with the AI translation, it will remove those people, but it also remove the passionate people that really are doing a very good job with their work. But I'm being blunt here. I think that overall, this is bad. This is legitimately bad because it's like, there's not going to be any passion or life put into the translation. You're going to instantly tell which is actually a better product, the pirated version or the non-pirated version. And I think that if this...
But yeah, they're both pirated versions.
Really is the future of manga, this is going to blow back in their face definitely hard because people are going to go to pirate sites more. I know I will. I'm going to be blunt. I'll read pirate sites. I will not support AI translations that are just garbage when I can get a more passionate translation from fans. I'm blunt. Hate me for it, whatever you want to say, but I keeping it 100% real. That's exactly what I would do. I would.
They're both pirates. They're both piracy versions. So, listen, I'm. Where's the thing here? I'm an advocate for piracy. I believe piracy is good. I do. But what he's talking about are both pirated versions.
Read pirated versions before I do that. Being honest. But anyways, yeah, this is very stinky. There's a lot of stench here. I mean, we even have stuff with One Piece as well. That One Piece is now using AI, as you can see here. So this is also bringing more worries to the One Piece anime remake that people are talking about with AI generation and stuff. So
don't get me started on that One Piece remake. I had a rant about it last week on fucking Weebs.
Yeah, So there's clearly some stuff in the work with AI, with Shueisha and these other companies in Japan. And I am scared. I'm scared for our future for 2024. It's going to be probably a scary year. I feel like companies are finally trying to do cost-saving cuts and stuff. And let's be honest, this whole thing is not just about piracy. It's about cost-saving, just cutting people out to not pay them. That's exactly what's going on here. Let's just be completely
It's twofold in that regard. Yes, absolutely, it is a cost-saving measure, but it's also a potential profit increase because, okay, let's just say you're some hardcore. This is your all-time favorite. This is your all-time favorite series. You're looking at it. You're reading these translated versions from these professional localizers, and you're like, no, this isn't what they're saying, so you're not going to buy it. So it cuts both ways a bit.
It's not all about manga piracy. It's like, let's just stop paying translators and let's just save money. That's exactly what this is for. But yeah, I just want to bring this to everybody's attention. So we have that to look forward to in 2024. We have AI translations for our favorite manga. Obviously sarcasm. I'm not happy about it. But be safe, stay healthy, everyone. Chibi out.
Chibi. If that was just the options, if it was just those two options, I think his point would stand a lot better. That he kind of neglected the problem which led to this, at least. Well, no, he didn't, because he brought it up. He was like, yeah, they're all fucking putting political messaging in it. And that's the thing as well. Like, I don't like to watch political fucking bullshit. I think it's the most boring shit on the planet. There's a time and a place for that, okay? A time and a place for that. No offense to anyone out there, but political channels fucking bore me to tears, okay? Political YouTube channels bore me to fucking tears, all right? And Chibi is definitely not a political channel. And even he is sitting there going, listen, this is why it's fucking happening. It's so obvious. Anyone that's ever read it can look at it and be like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm not perfect, but I really try to give them money as well as use their services so they have better metrics to show interest and possible revenue and possible ad revenue. Yeah, I mean, cool. Makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, we individually choose how we spend our own money. No one can tell you how you can and can't spend your money. All right. I believe piracy is good, but if there's shit out there that I genuinely really enjoy, I support it. I want to support it. I cannot remember. They're not even called DVDs anymore. It's Blu-rays. Fuck, I'm getting old. I can't remember the last DVD I bought, but I'll probably pick up a copy of Godzilla -1. I quite like that movie. Where are we at? Oh, Snakes. What's up, Snakes? Abomination says, yeah, cut the cost if the employees don't do their job. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's kind of the point. Have you ever played or seen a game with AI translation? Sometimes it comes up with hilarious mistranslations. Okay, maybe we might still get a few more racist Trunks moments then. I'm all good with that. Sonikim? What's up, Sonikim? Could also speed up the turnaround. Oh, yeah, instead of waiting fucking a month for the next chapter to be translated, you can just wait a day. Politics is just the crusade of the day. I gave it a while ago. I fucking hate it, man. I fucking hate it. Does my head. Like, have your own beliefs and all that type of shit, but when it comes to like pop culture, the fun shit, politics needs to stay the fuck away from it in all aspects. To the left of me, I have these fucking disgusting fat fucking land whale retards that want everything to be a black transvestite fucking man-hating non-androgynous fucking thing. And to the right of me, I got these fucking closet homosexuals that are telling me that anime is for Satan, and if I play video games, I'm supporting ISIS. It's like, how about you both just shut the fuck up? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? When it comes to fucking this fun shit, both sides need to get the fuck out. Fuck them. Where we at? Excuse me. Yo, that ISIS supporting game. To be fair, that game's... Yo, that ISIS supporting game is lit, though. Like, didn't they fucking do a South Park episode that they're like, if you buy a bag of weed, you're supporting Al Qaeda? Like, what? Oh man, I'm fine with politics if it's part of the story. Oh, absolutely. That's not what I meant at all. Like, if your story is about like some imperial internal espionage where everyone's trying to become the emperor, like okay, you know what? Fuck it. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is hardcore in world politics. That's fine. That's fine. Like Warhammer, you know, fucking all hail the emperor, all that type of shit, you know? Same with religion. You know, I make a lot, like, I'm a big Halo guy. I make a lot of fucking jokes about religion, you know? Your heresy will stay your feet when the great journey comes, you non-believer. You know, shit like that. That's totally cool. It's like real world fucking problems, real world politics, and real world religions infesting it. I'm like, this is just not, this is not the fucking plot. Can't remember. I just don't want to tell us. Can't remember what, you bitch. Hey, doing boss hog. 100% agree. Try to support. Oh, yeah. I give money to only what I want to support. I'll be a wench on the high seas whenever I don't want to support something. And here's a question as well. How many times have, this is a safe space, how many times have you like pirated something and been like, that was fucking fire, I'm going to go buy that? It's happened to me a few times. I remember waiting years to find out who Trunks was. Politics too heavy for me, they can fuck off. Yep. Time and place. Absolute time and place. Oh, what up, Valley? How we doing? Clowns to the left, jokers to the right. Yep. Yep. 100% right, not wrong. But everything is political, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it out. I believe it's okay to make fun of everything. We should just be insulting all these people, man. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think any of you actually know what my political beliefs are. Because who the fuck cares? Time and place. I can't imagine any American is even slightly interested in who I voted for to be prime minister of the country where I live. Spoiler alert, I don't vote. I don't fucking believe in it. I don't give a fuck. They say over here, you have to do it. When I get the bill, because over here, if you don't vote, you get fined. I get the fine. I throw it in the bin. They never follow up on it. I mean, like, see, let's just try and put this in perspective. Let's just try and hold on. Let me put this in perspective for you all. Where are we going? Pause. I like the meme "No Lives Matter." Yeah, that's my stance. That's my stance. Black lives matter, white lives matter, women's lives matter. Then you got me going, "No lives matter." There's all lives matter. I'll go, nah, fuck you all. All right, let me show you something. So this is home sweet home. Okay, so you look at all this type of stuff. By the way, thank you all for watching the videos and sharing them and all that type of shit. Something, like I said before, something went really fucking weird where it just went from, hundreds, sometimes thousands to just bang, dropped off, but whatever. So you have a look at these things, right? Imagine if it just randomly became about politics. You'd be going, what the fuck is this? This is not what I'm here for. All right? And then let's just use another example. Oops. Oh, if I learned how to click properly. So Hyperlethal, which is like 100% gaming. 100% gaming and gaming culture and all that type of stuff, okay? Fucking Starfield, fucking Batman, all that type of shit, man. Now imagine out of nowhere if that was just a video about the Australian referendum. You'd be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Time and place. That's my stance on it. Time and place. And over here on this channel, it is neither the time nor the place. Obviously, when it comes to these localizers, it's all done for, not all, but it's largely done for political reasons. So I believe we should be able to point at it and saying, this is why you're fucking doing it. Because you have some weird fucking gay. I think most of these people have some weird gay fantasy with Donald Trump, and it's fucking bizarre. They all want to have sex with him. They all want to have sex with this old dude. That's my theory. I think a lot of these people want to have gay sex with Donald Trump, and because he doesn't even want to have sex with any dude, they're mad at him. There's a lot of gay butt sex going on as far as I'm concerned. It's fucking weird. Well, wannabe gay butt sex, at least. Abomination just says, yeah, probably. I'm here for your Pokemon updates. Yep. Gay. There's a lot of gay shit. $95% or 99%. Oh, that's funny. A gal with the fiver. Thank you very much, gal. Appreciate them. Sorry, I thought I just saw something. It was just my poster moving. I need to go back and repin it. My bro says you're a liar. Your politics are Aussie. Oi. And we know it. Lol, don't shoot the messenger. Well, your brother's correct. Your brother's correct. No, he's right. Absolutely, he's right. Oh, man. Someone ban Trey, please. Your politics, I remember her. Ban Trey. Ban him. Gotta go. Gotta go. But yeah, anyway, so that's fucking anime localizers. Well, not necessarily all anime. Just localizers in general. That's what's going on with those fucking retards. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give them a solid 8.7 for retardation. We deal with a lot of fucking retards. You know what? I'm going to bump it up to an 8.9. Pretty fucking retarded. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of a game called Remember Her. If I knew how to ban people on Rumble, you'd be fucked, Abomination. Oh, man. Look, let me show you another fucking thing. This assholes. Where is it? Over here. Community. Dun. So this is like us talking about when this Velocity channel got demonetized, you know. The comments were very supportive, very, very, very supportive, right? On Twitter as well. Very supportive on Twitter. And then when it got sorted, remember her, remember her. Remember her, remember her, remember her. Remember her, remember her, remember her, remember her. Let's watch some fucking Boo. All right, let's go back and watching. Let's go back to watch. I am more interested in watching black people watching Dragon Ball.
Vegito easily dodges him, puts the bottom of his shoe to his face, and I just want you to think of that whole sequence right there and know that he is trash. But Boo spins the block, pieces him up, kicks him into the ground, and hits him with the key blast and starts smirking. You know he was feeling himself after that combo. Look at that.
Snakes, how have you been, man? I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing, dude?
Stupid face. It screams, oh yeah, I showed him. But anybody watching this knows he didn't do shit. Matter of fact, it's revealed to us that this whole time, this man Vegito was just standing there with his head down and eyes closed. I swear these anime characters be in their own world, thinking they in the edit. Just like this dude, he in his own world right now, thinking he moving at light speed, but he's not. That shit is literally normal speed. He just moving his head. My man thought he was going crazy. So after all that warm-up stuff ends, Vegito started getting real serious. He was 30-piece combo with the biscuit. And look at Boo right now. My boy got violated. Took both of his legs, plus the future Gohan. Oh, nah. I'm not gonna lie. This shit had me cheesing. I was looking like SpongeBob. But here go Boo OP ass regenerating everything. I'm just sitting here wondering, why did Toriyama make this character? This up, up, down, down, left, right cheat code ass bitch should have never made it out the draft.
This
Honestly,
up, down, left, right cheat code, bitch.
if you take away this man's regen, he would have to have a new career, would have been a professional LA fitness player. This man's days of villainry would be over. Peep how locked in he was when he was giving this man the business. Last time we seen somebody like that, it was Cell. Cell was spamming Goku with them right jabs, and all you could see in his face is pure hatred. Shit was accurate too. He was 100% on the headshots, and that's exactly how Vegito looked. That boy said, hitting that man Boo with straight precision. Then he uppercuts him. That's exactly how Vegito looked. That boy said, hitting that man Boo with straight precision.
Straight precision. Fucking misses. Blue Eye Samurai, yes or no? I've got a tab open to watch it. I just haven't had a chance to yet. I was supposed to be home like an hour and a half earlier today, man. It's been fucking... Yeah, end of the year has been a bit busier than expected.
On their headshots, and that's exactly how Vegito looked. That boy said,
hitting
that man Boo with straight precision. Then he uppercuts him, and now it's time for him to cook up. He gives him the most delectable three-piece combo. He starts it off with a toe-piercing kick, and Brody stretching like Luffy. Then he bops him in the face. And look at this man Vegito. He's a villain his damn self. Come on, bro. One look at him, and you know he about to commit devious and nefarious acts. Yes, officer, that's him. The man that's about to violate. Takes Boo's face out the frame. Just look at Boo right now.
Kicks his face out of the frame. Oh, man. See, I want someone to make an episode, every single Dragon Ball episode, where it's just black people commentating it.
Y'all's favorite villain. Who has ever looked this contorted? Only Boo. The good thing about it is you never have to ask him what happened. One look at his face and you already know. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the way this man Vegito was trash talking is outrageous. Throughout this whole fight, bro had that Larry Bird type of trash talk, the one that made you rethink your life when you get home. Matter of fact, think of a disappointed father, Ozai. The way he was talking to Zuko, calling him a disgrace and a disappointment. Yeah, that's Vegito. Anyways, this man Vegito knows how to ruin a moment. You know how villains be having that I'm about to destroy the earth moment, like Trunks with Frieza, Cell with Gohan, and then they just be staring at the attack unfazed. That's exactly how Vegito was. Boo was like, hey Vegito, you better move now. I'm finna boom this earth. Yo, weak ass not booming nothing. How much you wanna bet? Shit, I got 5, you don't? Make that shit 10. Also, what the fuck is a Vegito? He throws it, confident as hell. I found this in the deleted scenes. This man was rushing off his shoulders, watching as his attack is slowly descending down. And we know Hercule's somewhere in the background shaking right now, scared as hell. Vegito looks at it and is like, this weak shit. Kicks it away and is like, where am I saying that? And you know Boo got no money because he just spawned in. And this is the part where he starts going crazy.
Fucking clips he finds, man. The clips he finds. Just some black crackhead at your door being like, this dude got no money.
I'm talking, we got to drop the V and the E and focus on the G. We calling this man Gito.
Get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
What?
No, but he really was exposing this man, Boo. I'm trying to tell y'all
so
that.
Fucking funny, man. This is my new favorite genre. Do my eyes deceive me? Is this a real lethal talk? Clemson legend. It sure is, man. It sure is. We did one about 2-3 days ago, and everyone demanded that I do another one. So we're back in full effect, baby. At the moment, we're kind of just watching black people talk about Dragon Ball Z.
Man, Boo is a fraud. So you really don't have my time.
Man, what's up, man? How you doing? Need more lethal talks? I'm planning on it. Good sir.
No, I don't have your 10. Damn, because you broke? Yes, because I'm broke. Oh, wow. Just like that? Not even gonna argue? Not even gonna lie? No. Damn, tell you what. Since your weak ass doesn't have $10, I'll give you a band. If you hit me. Boo must have not wanted any bread because bro did not land a single hit. But hold up now. I'm going to give this man credit because look at the character development here. I'm actually proud of him. So Vegito teleports and has his back turned to him. And pay attention to what Boo does. He remembers what happened last time he dealt with somebody having their back turned to him. And as a result, he flies away from him, and I couldn't believe it. He actually fights his Patrick Star DNA and learns from his past. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's the only good thing he does because it all goes downhill from there. So Vegito kicks him, and I'm weak. Why does Boo want to be handsome Squidward? Look at him. Lame ass bubblegum bitch. But yeah, his nose was bleeding.
Lame ass bubblegum bitch.
And Vegito says, wipe that shit off. You're a disgrace. And I'm just watching like, oh no. Why he violate him like that? And honestly, if somebody talks to me like that, I'm just letting my nose run. You're not about to come here and tell me to wipe my nose. You're bugging. Who do you think you are? But the crazy thing is, Boo didn't even hesitate. He listened. Yeah, getting something like that is wild. Vegito sunned him just like how Thanos sunned Iron Man. This shit is embarrassing. Boo was getting cooked so bad, he tried turning into Zabuza. Bro said hit and miss. Thought that weak shit would work. But Vegito goes into the smoke, starts wilding on him. And when he comes out, you just see bro with mad injuries from head to toe. It's just like, damn. Who the villain? Vegito throws Boo to the ground and he hits him with this move. I don't even know what to call it. But he's basically like, and the good Lord said, arise, my son, arise, and you shall be healed. Yeah, he turns Boo into a selfie stick. And guess what he does with all that anger, all that shame he's feeling right now? He decides to liquefy himself. And yeah.
Fuck no, baby.
We not doing that, bro. Just know he's a weirdo. Why would you even do that? Here Vegito's dodging this man's attack, and then he gives this man the knee of hell. Look at his face, bro. Oh my god. And this right here is crazy. Man said, had bro's face looking the most fucked up we've ever seen. And while he's falling back, he pulls whatever that is and gives him a biscuit. And yo, the way that bro yelling was insane. I'm looking at the screen like, yo, I'm watching straight torture. So at this point, his street cred is in shambles. And this was a small moment. Who is he?
Whose street cred is in shambles? Trey, are you still here, Trey? Start a Dragon Ball channel.
Man, bro forgot he has no motion. Vegito tosses the piece and booms it in front of him. Had bro clenching his fist. Now you got to keep that shitty cut for a bit longer. All right, and now I get to talk about Boo being trash for one last time. Because not gonna lie, he turns into a straight demon after this. Even my hating ass can't deny that. But yeah, he turns Vegito into
my
candy.
hating ass can't deny that Boo goes on a rampage after this.
And look at how ecstatic he is. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was
Got the
GG.
fucking Mario sound.
I just can't deny that. But yeah, he turns Vegito into candy. And look at how ecstatic he is. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was GG. But then Vegito makes Boo hit himself. And now it was time to let Vegito cook. And he did. This man hits him in the gut, then the jaw, then he stomps on him. Nah, getting stomped on like Mario is crazy, bro. It's got to be the most deserved ass beating in Dragon Ball because Boo really tried to cheese and ends up losing. And I'm not gonna lie, that'd be me in video games sometimes. I'd be hopping on a cheese and sometimes I still be getting dropped off. It's like, damn, I'm that sorry. And that got to be exactly what Boo was feeling. Had him feeling like Zuko had that shame on him. Shit got so bad that he turned this man Vegito back into a human. Is that not crazy? I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot a part, but I'm not going back. So it's just gonna have to be here. But we got to do a moment of silence for the people that have the goldfish attention span because they definitely ain't make it here. When this man Vegito elbows and knees him, he also teaches this man how to fight. He's sitting there telling him, don't rely on your eyes. Boo is trash.
$360,000. This dude deserves some zeros at the end of that. He's fucking incredible, man. The time Goku subbed out Vegeta to still get cooked by Broly. The time Vegeta ran the fade across all of Namek. How Goku became Weave Nation president. How Boo violated Gohan after he fumbles the bag. Why he calls the androids the Andriggities. How Andriggity 13 violated Goku and the Z Fighters. How Gohan became him. Gohan violates Cell Juniors. Gohan proves that Cell is not him. This shit is so fucking funny, man. Why Broly is the king of violation. Cell violates Piccolo and no one helps. That's so true. Everyone just watches Piccolo get fucked up. No one helps him, man. Oh, it's so fucking good. Future Gohan was getting cooked for years. Oh, it's so good. Where's the fucking BoJack? Yeah, the pull-up game in BoJack was... We're not going to watch the whole thing.
You'd have felt it, but that's not...
We're not going to watch the whole thing because it's almost time to get on Kick. We're going to do a Kick stream after this. Oi, Mozza, you still here? Yeah, I think this is it, where he talks about how fucking... This video is great. The pull-up game in BoJack is crazy. Watch this. I think this is the part where he talks about Vegeta.
Smoke looking for a spot to stand and pose. You're weird. BoJack's definitely one of those people that be like, nah, take a flick at me next to this rock. And they always have some weak-ass caption talking about, they look at me like a toaster. They only come when the bread is up. Like, holy shit. Anyways, they were stealing Trunks' energy. And this man tries to spear him like they did Neji. But nah, someone with aimbot throws a sword and blocks that shit. And we all know who that is. The man of the hour. Bro's pull-up game was so cold, I thought this shit was gonna be his movie. Started levitating out the ground. Yeah, he definitely thinks he's in the edit. Loki got me confused because did bro throw the sword, then go into the house to come up for theatrics? I mean, you got it, I guess. But nah, the second...
so good. Because listen to what he says again. He's like, this makes no fucking sense. How could he throw a sword, the house blows up, and then he flies out of the house? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Does Kick have thoughts? Oh, yes. You want to watch bitches piss out of windows? The Vegeta 40 was in the edit.
Blocks that shit. And we all know who that is. The man of the hour. Bro's pull-up game was so cold, I thought this shit was gonna be his movie. Started levitating out the ground. Yeah, he definitely thinks he's in the edit. Loki got me confused because did bro throw the sword, then go into the house to come up for theatrics? I mean, you got it, I guess. But nah, the second he came up, he went to work, got to beefing with buildings immediately. Oh yeah, let's go, Prince. They can't stop you. Had Trunks wondering like, bro, what is he doing? BoJack throws a key blast that Vegeta just can't handle. Had that man sliding to first base. Then he gets up like he just found out he late for school. And then BoJack pulls up and rocks his ass. No.
Gets up like he wakes up like he just realized he's late for school. Oh, it's so good. Actually, you know, BoJack is probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball movies. I like BoJack. Yeah, black people fucking talking about Dragon Ball. It's my new favorite genre. My new favorite genre. Anyway, boys and girls, I reckon we're going to call it here. We're going to hop over onto Kick, myself and the Moz. Let me get the link for anyone who doesn't have it. There you go. And yeah, there you go. You guys seem to really like these streams, so we're going to keep doing them. And yeah, we'll see you over on Kick. Oh, by the way, probably have a video out tonight as well. Appreciate all the support on the videos. It really does help. Something very bizarre happened to this channel. Like, it went from pulling in hundreds of views to thousands of views, and then all of a sudden it went struggling to hit 100. I'm not a numbers person. I don't really give a fuck. But I do this because it's fun, and I like to yell and make racist jokes. But it was something that I noticed. So if you ever see a video pop up, give it a watch. Help us fight back against the YouTube gay homosexual jihad shadow ban. Anyway, much love, everyone. We'll see you over on Kick. And remember, may Allah forgive you because I won't.
Huh. Sorry, you probably thought I was a drop bear. Nah, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there. And believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert. So don't do it. Even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.